today's long form video on here, I think it's my first one ever on this account, I wanted to discuss something I've been seeing going around on Instagram and TikTok, and that is, if you're an age regressor or an age dreamer, can you wear diapers or pull-ups without being considered ABDL? And as someone who age dreams sometimes, I want to give my personal opinion on it, because I do believe, and this might be an unpopular take what I'm about to say, but I do believe that you can wear certain things that may be considered ABDL, but without being the person who's actually into ABDL. So without further ado, let's just hop right into the video. Okay, so me personally, I've been age dreaming for a while, probably since I was in middle school, because for me that was really comforting, and I was going through a really rough patch in life, and I didn't know what it was when I was in middle school. I didn't discover till high school what age regression and age dreaming was, and that's when I was like educating myself on it. I didn't know specifically what ABDL was till I was a senior about to graduate. So when I first started like doing research, some people that I saw on YouTube were talking about the adult diapers and the pull-ups, and I was like, oh, okay, so some people actually find comfort in wearing these things. I was like, you know what, that's all right, more power to you, like I understand that. But then once I discovered ABDL, I was like, okay, so maybe like wearing the adult diapers and pull-ups is not necessarily a comfort thing for everyone. But I also feel like, you know, as I do research into like ABDL, because I wanted to like educate myself, I feel like depending on who the person is and what their mindset is like, even in ABDL, wearing the diapers or the pull-ups can be comforting. So I think it all depends on like who the person is, and like I said, their mindset and how they see the diapers and the pull-ups. Just for anyone wondering, I was 18 at the time, so that's why I was researching ABDL, because I wanted to be so informed, because that was also around the time where people were coming after certain content creators here on YouTube who did make, or who still do make age regression or age dreaming content, and they wore I don't know if they still do or not. Well, I know one does for sure, I don't know about the rest. They were wearing the adult diapers or the pull-ups, and people were saying to them, oh, you're not a real age regressor, you're not a real age dreamer because you're wearing those things, and those things are automatically ABDL, so you're into some kink that's not like real like comforting, you're into that sort of thing, right? And I thought it was insane, really, how they were trying to invalidate some of these creators, especially the ones who were like making the videos or like the commentary on there, and like doing a deep dive and be like, look at this one's Instagram, look at their TikTok, just look at all their content, because you will see that when you look at all that stuff, they're into ABDL, they're into that kink stuff. And this is what I was thinking at the time, and I still stand by this. You can't invalidate how someone chooses to cope and how they like use certain things to comfort them. So if someone who's an age regressor or an age dreamer feels like wearing diapers or pull-ups can comfort them, then I say go for it. Unless they're specifically over here doing things that are related to the kink stuff, then yeah, they're an age regressor or they're an age dreamer. But you can't sit there and be like invalidating how people choose to cope. First off, that's not right. No one should ever do that. But also, like I said earlier, we're all gonna have different takes on how we choose to cope, and everyone's little space is gonna look different from each other. So just because you don't wear or you don't feel the need to wear the diapers or the pull-ups for comfort, doesn't mean someone else doesn't use those for self-soothing or for self-comfort. You know what I'm saying? And I also do believe that a lot of people who are leaving these types of comments and making these videos are still, well, maybe at the time and maybe still now, are uneducated on what age regression or age dreaming is. Because not only were they trying to throw the term ABDL at these people, they were also throwing DDLG at them as well. Now, I don't know if I can discuss that on here without getting this video taken down, so I'm not gonna say what DDLG is, but y'all have Google, y'all can look it up if y'all are curious. But that is something that I don't know, like, without getting into too much detail, because like I said, I don't want to get this video taken down. A lot of people who do DDLG, some do it as a kink and some others do it as a comforting thing. Now, I don't really understand it all that well yet. I'm trying to, like I said, I want to be informed about these things. So for me personally, I don't know, like, if it's like exactly a comforting thing or is it just a kink thing. But like, I feel like before you just go around throwing these terms at people, you need to be educated. And the people, like I said, who were leaving comments and making videos, I still think they were very uneducated. Or maybe they heard about DDLG and they just automatically assumed that anyone who was an age regressor and age dreamer was also part of the DDLG community. So yeah, I just think like it never hurts to ask. Like, if you know someone who age regresses, just go up there and ask me, like, hey, like, you told me that you age regress, what does that mean? Like, it never hurts to ask. And I feel like people who are age regressors and age dreamers would feel a lot better and be happy if you just asked them what it meant instead of automatically assuming like, oh, you're ABDL or you are part of the DDLG community. And another thing that I want to talk to you guys as well in this video is about adult onesies, because I saw another person who, I don't believe she makes age regression content anymore here on YouTube, but she talked about adult onesies and saying that like if you bought from a certain place, then automatically that doesn't count as age regression or age dreaming, where that's ABDL. So she was trying to like say that certain places are automatically ABDL shops. And here's my thing. So if you're curious where you can find adult onesies, you can find them on Amazon. You can find people on Etsy who sell them. Some people on Instagram have their own shops online as well. And you can find a lot of age regression style clothes there as well, not just the onesies. So I think that if you are an age regressor or an age dreamer and you want to wear a onesie for the sole purpose of that, then go ahead. There's nothing wrong with like wearing the onesie at all or in general. So it doesn't matter like if you get it from Amazon or you get it from a certain Etsy seller. Like, it's all about what you do in that onesie that defines what it is. So if you are age regressing in that onesie, then that's your age regression onesie right there. If you are ABDL and you're using that onesie for ABDL purposes, then that is an ABDL. So that's an ABDL onesie. So I think like as long as you are, it's just like what you do in it that makes the onesie ABDL, age regression, age dreaming, whatever. So you cannot categorize these stores just because like they have certain designs or prints on them ABDL, because it's not just ABDL. Because like I said, age regressors, oh my god, I can't talk today. Age regressors and age dreamers also do sometimes wear onesies. So that doesn't automatically mean, like I said, that means they get the term ABDL labeled on them, because that's not the case. Literally, like I said, is what you do in it that defines the onesie. Like, you define the onesie. The shop doesn't define the onesie, you do. I feel like this video was a lot longer than I intended it to be, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end it right here. But overall, my stance on adult diapers is that you, like I said with the onesies, you define it. So if you are an age regressor and that is something that helps you cope and is so comforting to you, then you wear it. If you are ABDL and you're wearing that diaper specifically for the purposes of kink, then like I said, you define it. That's a kink diaper now for you. But not all adult diapers are made for ABDL. You define it. So if you want to wear it, you wear it. I say go for it. But anyways, that's going to be the end of today's video. If you want to leave your opinions down in the comment section as well, please go ahead and feel free to do so. But let's all be respectful, because like I said before, we're not all going to have the same opinion. We can agree to disagree, but let's do it respectfully. All right, guys? I will see you again in the next video. Bye!